Assalamu alaikum. Consul General and Mrs. Mayman, most gracious hosts, distinguished guests, friends, it is a great honor for me to be with you today, the 70th day of Pakistan's birth. Pakistan Zindabad. In 1947, Quaid-e-Azam, Governor General, Jinnah addressed the First Constituent Assembly of Pakistan and spoke to them of what he saw as their major needs and course of action. The first duty of government, he told them, was to maintain law and order so that the life, property, and religious beliefs of its subjects are fully protected by the state. The second duty was to prevent and punish bribery and corruption. Another curse, as he added, was black marketing, a colossal crime against society in our distressed condition when we constantly face shortage of food. If we want to make this great state of Pakistan happy and prosperous, we should wholly and solely concentrate on the well-being of the people, and especially of the masses and the poor. If you will work together in a spirit that every one of you, no matter to what community he belongs, no matter what relations he had with you in the past, no matter what is his color, caste, or creed, is first, second, and last, a citizen of this state with equal rights, privileges, and obligations, there will be no end to the progress you will make. You are free. You are free to go to your temples. You are free to go to your mosques or to any other place of worship. You may belong to any religion or caste or creed. That has nothing to do with the business of the state. We are all citizens and equal citizens of one state. Your most remarkable leader was a man who had become a British barrister from Lincoln's Inn, who proved to be the best legal mind of South Asia in his lifetime, who was able to achieve in many fora victory over those who opposed his faith in the Muslim minority then of South Asia, and which he insisted in Lahore in March of 1940, as you've already heard, that it was not an intercommunal problem, but an international difference between the Muslims of British India and the Hindu majority. And the Muslims of British India, he insisted, were a nation. And that nation, as you know, is named for the land of the pure. Pakistan. What he told his followers, I will just repeat a few words of. Equip yourselves as trained and disciplined soldiers. Create the feeling of comradeship amongst yourselves. Work loyally, honestly, and for the cause of your people and your country. No individual or people can achieve anything without industry, suffering, and sacrifice. There are forces which may bully you, tyrannize over you, but it is by going through this crucible of the fire of persecution, which may be leveled against you, that a nation will emerge worthy of its past glory and history, and will live to make the future history greater and more glorious. The problem of India is not of an intercommunal character, but manifestly of an international one. When Pakistan was born, Quaid-i-Azam was so ill and his lungs had become so weak that he hardly had time to do any of the things that he had hoped to achieve. But what he did was to leave a legacy and a memory that all of you can work with and can share and can help to make Pakistan the truly great and rich and wise country that he dreamed it would become. Many of those who followed him and came to him before independence asked him, what are we fighting for? What are we aiming at? And he replied, it is not theocracy. Not for a theocratic state. Religion is there, and religion is dear to us. All the worldly goods are nothing when we talk of religion, but there are other things that are vital. Our social life, our economic life. We Muslims have got everything. Brains, intelligence, capacity and courage. Virtues that nations must possess. But we have lost the fullness of our noble character. And what is character? The highest sense of honor. The highest sense of integrity, conviction, incorruptibility, readiness at any time to efface oneself for the collective good of the nation. His legacy of wisdom was worthy of your Quaid-i-Azam, who lived a life honoring justice and fair play as his highest ideals. Jinnah's fearless integrity, remember, would never sanction any terrorist murder, nor the violent abuse of any man, woman, or child in his noble land of the pure. God bless you and thank you for your kindness.